Anthony Adams of the Detroit board just held a private meeting with Verge Bernero. Was it productive, Mr. Adams?
Yeah, it was very productive. I mean, Verge Bernero was very open to some of our concerns and issues with respect to the appointment of an emergency financial manager, what that relationship should look like, and he pledged to be a lot more open than the current governor is with respect to how we deal with an emergency financial manager. We also talked about how do we really solve some of the problems of DPS. What type of help can we really expect to get in Lansing? We know that there's certain rules of interpretation for federal dollars that could be modified in favor of Detroit public schools, and we're asking that he modify those rules. At the end of the day, he's very pro-DPS, very pro-local control, and so if he's with that program, I'm certainly can be supportive of him in this program.
Well, clearly what you talk about is important. Have you had an opportunity to meet with Mr. Snyder?
I've had an opportunity to meet with Mr. Snyder as well. And I mean, what's interesting about Mr. Snyder is that he says all the right things, but the question is whether or not you can believe him. When a guy is up in the polls, so they tend to be very safe in positions that they take, and so only time will tell whether or not he can be believed in terms of wanting to restore local control and things of that issue.
Well, what do you think Mr. Bernero's chances are given the polls?
I think the polls are a bunch of BS, quite frankly. I mean, I've been there before. I've been in situations where they continuously say the candidate is down and out. I know it's not a 20-point lead because it's a lot tighter than people believe, and there are a lot of folk in Detroit have not been polled in terms of what their issues are. I think to me the key is always about the Detroit turnout. If there's a strong turnout in Detroit, then Verge Bernero has a chance. If it's a light turnout in Detroit, it's going to be very difficult for him to face that.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you very much.